Captain America is one of the most iconic superheroes of all time. Today, I will be building iconic scenes from the Captain America trilogy in LEGO. Now, let's get into it. The first scene I wanted to build is when Captain America became Captain America. So I will be building the lab where Steve Rogers became a super soldier. So first, I started with a base and a gray wall to act as the background. I then added the chamber where Steve Rogers was and a computer, and I started to tile off the rest of the floor. Now for the minifigures, I don't have a shirtless torso piece, so I just put Steve Rogers in some casual clothes. And then I just added a couple of scientists behind the computers. After the minifigures were placed, the build was complete. I think it turned out pretty well. Now on to the next build. Next up, I will be building Captain America versus the Winter Soldier, which has to be one of my favorite fight scenes of all time. So I started off by creating the road by using a sideways building technique. I've started to utilize this technique more because I think it just looks cleaner. And as you can see, I created a crack in the ground, which I think turned out really well. After I placed Bucky in Captain America, the build was complete. It's a pretty simple build, but I think it gets the job done. Now, onto the final build. This build will be Captain America versus Iron Man from Captain America Civil War. So with this build, I started off with a base and a gray background similar to the first build. This build will mainly be focusing on the figures and also the pillars in the front. Once I placed the wall in the back, I started to build up the pillars. I wanted to give them a somewhat cool design, so I used some slope pieces. I finished the build and I added the minifigures, so I have Bucky here lying on the ground, and then I added Captain America and Iron Man fighting. And just like that, the build was complete. I think it turned out really well. I like the slopes in the front that created the pillars, and I also like the placement of Iron Man and Captain America fighting in the middle. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Comment down below which build is your favorite. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Peace out.